And welcome back, everybody. This is Thorn with Game Design Lexicon. We are playing some Monster Sanctuary, trying to kill this big boss. Now, so during the break, I went ahead and looked up some information to see if there was anything that I needed to do better. One of the things that I can say that I probably need to do better is I probably need to spec my guys better for defense, because they're obviously getting handed to them. One of the things that I did on break while we were sitting here, I went ahead and light shifted my Cappy that I had. I also spawned another fungi. I named him Truffle because I thought it was cute. And I'm probably going to replace my Cthulhu guy with this guy once I spec him up. We'll see. One of the reasons why is because I think their top level ability, they kind of have two complementary top level abilities, which are kind of nice. So let's start off by what I normally do when I start a new build is I take their I decide on what I want their combat abilities to be, and I move them all the way up to almost to the top level. That gives me the ability to choose all these different specs, right? So then, and of course this guy's not defense, or my other guy I'm pretty sure is not defense spec. So next question is do I want beating or do I want earth? In this case I want earth because the guy's susceptible to earth damage, so let's do that. Now, of course, one of the problems that I am having is these guys are getting the tar beat out of them, so I can do two things to resolve that. I can either give the guy specs, because he has defense +1. He has quite a few of them in here. Or I can give him more attack and then give him equipment that'll counter that. So let's start off. I do want his poison going. Apply poison on a random enemy at the start of combat. That's kind of useless because it only happens once, so I'm not going to waste a point on it. This monster deals 5% more damage against... Okay, so this is mainly a boss battler, and because of that, I do want to do this, because against an enemy with a health rating of 7 or higher. So, in other words, yes. Poison also reduces enemies' mana regeneration. That's also awesome. Every magical attack triggers an additional hit equal to 50%. Any extra hit is always good. When attacking, also heal the monster with the lowest health in the party by 200% magic. Auto healing is always good. Poison clouds? That would actually be pretty good, being that we're fighting those monks, and there's more than one of them. I wonder if I should switch from Poison Bomb to Poison Cloud. Because, well, actually, I'm going to stick with Poison Bomb, because that Poison Bomb automatically applies poison, while Poison Cloud has just a chance. Also, one of the big things is Poison Bomb does 3 times 120, which, of course, 3 is my combo multiplier, so I'll do at least 3 attacks, right? While the Poison Cloud, I'll only do 1, which is not going to drive my combo up nearly as much. It might be more effective against creatures. Well, actually, technically, it'll drive it up 3 if I hit 3 creatures with it, right? So it's about the same, I guess, but I'm not going to bother. So stacking poison is always good. Now, let's look at the other ones before. Now, I always look at all of them before I start giving him these spec increasers, right? Mainly because I want to see if I give him all the abilities that I think are worthwhile. So on this level, increase defense by 1.5% of this monster's max health. So this monster having health is really good because it adds to his defense. So we'll need to remember that, right? Every attack triggers an additional attack. Yep. And of course, that's equal to 5% of max health. So again, we want to make sure we're speccing this guy with health. We'll remember that once we're done getting all these specials. Health values from equipment. So again, we want to make sure we're speccing this guy with extra health from his equipment, that is. Every attack, yep, additional attack. Heals 10% of this monster's max health at the start of every turn. That's fucking awesome, actually. Every physical attack hit has a 15% chance to apply weakness. That's also very, very yes bueno. When applying a debuff, trigger an additional... Ooh, so anything that triggers an additional hit, you'll notice he has a few of these, like this one, this health proc, and then I think he has another one over here somewhere. I think this one. And what those do is they add another attack, which adds to your combo rating. So do it. Always do it. If you're making somebody who's supposed to be driving up your combo rating, right? So apply a shield equal to 50% of own defense when applying a debuff. Did this guy not make 40th level? Oh, weird. So this guy I'm going to need to level up. Let's do that real quick. I'm pretty sure I still have level badges sitting around. I can get him up to level 40, which is where we need him. And finish this up. Apply shield 50% of own defense when applying a debuff. That's awesome. This monster acts first. If this monster acts first in the turn, it deals 30% more damage with its attack. So that's not great because there's only one I have one creature that's going to attack first in the round, and that's my light shifted guy. So I'm going to keep him there. I may give him that ability. It's kind of a waste though. Weakness. Extra weakness damage, which is awesome. Increased damage for debuffs. Stacking weakness. Increase attack and magic by 1% of this. So another one that's dependent on max health. So now what that means is it means that we probably want to go through and choose all the health ones. Beginning of each turn, heal a random debuff from this monster. Actually, let's do that. So we're going to do all the health ones. That one, that one, that one. And you'll notice that while I'm adding the health up at the top there, while his health goes up, so does his defense, and so does his attack and magic. So it's like the most useful ability he has right there. So the next question is I got 6 points left. Where are we going to stick them? So the question is do I want... Let's kind of even it out, right? So let's do 3. So he has 3. So let's do 1 magic, 1 defense, and 1 attack, right? So that kind of evened the keel. Now these last 3, I'm going to go defense heavy. Again, I don't want these guys dropping. So let's do that. And then the other guy has the Slimageddon. I'm going to have him have Spore Nebula. That's Ultimate Earth. Yeah, so he's going to have the other Ultimate Earth. And that's it. So I'm going to take him. First, I'm going to get rid of Lumley's equipment. Actually, I'm going to unequip everyone right now. I'm going to want to give these guys my best equipment, so let's do that. Let's switch him out for him. He needs food, so let's feed. Health, definitely health. 1, 2, 3, and that just, if you'll notice, that just increased his defense and his attacks because now he has 5,600 health, right? So next thing we're gonna do. So Cappy, I think, is already spec'd how I want him to be spec'd. So he's going to be my first guy, so I do have him with that first attack thing. And he'll be leading off with Slimageddon whenever he can. I'll alternate between that and the other guy's main talent. Right? And then let's take Trolley here, or Tolly. I think he's spec'd how I want him to. I don't think there's much that I can do differently that's going to make too much of a difference. Big thing now is I'm going to want to give him decent equipment. Not going to bother equipping the top guys right now. Okay, so in this case, he probably needs a tiny bit of mana regen, but in most cases, I'm probably going to want to increase... There we go. Attack. That's actually really got nice. Okay, so defense and mana regeneration. Oh, that's perfect, actually. And then let's see, ribbon health and mana. See how the health if I increase his health, it increases his defense, his magic attack, and his physical attack all at once, as well as his oh, I guess that one increases mana. Defense and magic. Don't really need the critical chance. These guys don't really operate on criticals. They just operate on debuffs, honestly. So, attack, magic, mana. So I definitely need to make sure this dude's defense is kind of better than it is. 65 for that drum. That'll also give him more healing ability. Damn it, I wonder if there's anything that gives him both health and defense, because that would be awesome. Let's do that. Not sorts. Let's see, let's start off with health. Health and defense. This hide looks good. So let's do that. Now for the last item, we're pretty much deciding what he's lacking, right? He could probably use more health, and that would help him survive. He doesn't need more regeneration. He could probably use more crit chance, but again, these guys don't rely on crit. Yeah, let's do this ribbon. He just has ungodly health now. Also, I probably need to save a new team with these guys, right? So, I'm gonna call him Ascendant Killer. Oh, one short. There we go. And let's equip up Truffle. Okay, now we want to go for both. So that shuriken's kind of nice. What do we got here? That wand's not bad either. I think I'm going to go with the shuriken, though. And then from here, let's go ahead and sort by health, because we're going to start off by knocking his health up. And all of these are nice. That hide. Oh, we also need a little bit of mana regeneration, so let's knock that up. Let's see. Mana regeneration and mana debuffs are 9% more effective against enemies. That's awesome. I don't know why I don't have that on everybody. And then, let's see. I think we still got mana regeneration set up, don't we? Health, mana, crit chance, crit damage, mana regeneration. That's a nice ring. Let's kill that and take a look from the top here. Now, I need to dark shift him, honestly. So I have one shifted in each direction. The guide that I was reading had him light shifted in addition with the other guy, because I guess they liked the ability that they have when they're light shifted. Ooh. That gray pearl. Yeah, this guy gets the gray pearl. Dude, that is so awesome. So this guy now has 7,700 hit points. Should have a little bit better time surviving. Okay, so he needs mainly physical attack. And I could probably do with the crit and everything. So Katana's probably not going to hurt. I want to give him a little bit of mana regeneration. Maybe another 40? What do we got here? 40. Got one with 41. That's all that does is mana regeneration. Looks like that 40 was it. So something else that gives him something worthwhile here. Bracelet's 32 mana and a little bit of defense. Let's do that, since he's going to need the defense anyway. Unfortunately, that means he needs a little bit more mana regeneration. So let's do Omni Ring. Gives him more hit points and more crit. His crit damage is now up to 100%. So now what I want to give him is possibly defense, but most likely some physical attack with it. So let's see if we have anything that gives both. So far, no good. There we go. So, helmet, only +3. Eh. Wonder if I have enough shit to improve any of these guys' stuff. That is Ascendant Team. Okay. So let's see if I can buy any stuff to upgrade their equipment just a tiny bit. And that'll help. Just a tiny bit. So, start off by selling any extra shit that we have, which I'm sure we're bound to have a bit. 25 wooden sticks. Every time you spawn a new monster, it spawns with a wooden stick. So let's sell 19 of those, so we only have 6, because that is our limit in weapons. Same with any of the accessories, so if we have more than 6, we sell. That is our credo. 66666, the number of the beast. Let's see, now we're into extras, which most of that stuff I'm gonna keep unless we have exuberant numbers of them. Smoke Bomb and Phoenix Tears I think I'm gonna keep, because I've actually been using those, so let's sell 1 iron, let's sell 9 linen, let's sell 8 steel. These are all upgrade items that I'm starting to amass too many of, and I've come to a soft limit of about 10 of them. So if I have more than 10, I usually sell them. The extra, that is. Right. Okay, last but not least, should I need to talk to that person again? Okay. So now we need to make sure that we have at least 5 of anything. 5. We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. 5. This is going to eat up a decent amount of our money, unfortunately. But it will give us all the stuff we need to give them higher level equipment. 3. Good. 4. 5. Let's see. 10. So we're good there. I think we're good. Let's go talk to him. Yes, I do if I can. I'm guessing I can't upgrade the +5 stuff, so kind of SOL on that. So anything that a monster has, like this helmet, for example, which I can take it all the way up to a +5, gets immediately upgraded. Otherwise, wow, not a lot of stuff that I can upgrade. That's kind of sad. Sun Pendant, Bread Chain. Get everything out of this +1. And then let's just kind of get our lowest stuff going. Let's see. Looks like we got most of our stuff that we can up to +3 or higher. And like I said, so this stuff right here, it's not economical how I manage them. But what I'll do is I'll just upgrade them as they're lower levels, and then once they start to pull up near the top, and I have more than 6 of them, I sell them. So, let's hope that what I just did there does what I need it to do. And yeah, I just teleported to, like, the closest damn area away. So, let's see if this team can do what it needs to do. It says that it should work against them. So, Ascendant. We got so close the first combat, too. Okay. Slimeageddon. Start off by killing his doodads. Let's see. What does he have the most of? So let's do Leaf Slash, because that's weakness. Oh, nice. Nice. So we're already doing quite a bit better. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. So, let's see. Armor break he already has. Doesn't have poison, doesn't have weakness. So let's start off by poisoning him. That'll probably kill him next round. And then Spore Nebula on the whole lot. There we go. Now, what's going to do the most? I think Poison Eater. Poison Eater's cool because every layer of poison that I have on him will help me. No, don't toast poor leafy guy. Let's poison him. Make sure we get that poison maxed out. Let's get some weakness on him. Yeah, he's almost dead. Should kill him right now. Nice. 3 turns, 78%. Yes. New record score. And that gave me a Primordial Branch. How do I get the guy, though? Because that's not his... That is not his seed. Acquisition. It's an optional champion monster in the Blue Caves. Unlike most champion monsters, achieving a 5-star rating will not reward you with its egg, but instead a Primordial Branch Catalyst. Therefore, under normal circumstances, it can only be obtained through evolution. Okay. So basically it evolves a monk into an ascendant, right? So if I have a monk, I can now evolve a monk into an ascendant. And I do have monks, but I don't want to give them up because I have both shifted monks. So let's see if I have an egg for him. If I don't, we'll go find one. Oh, I do. I do. So let's hatch a monk. Yay! And we are going to call him... how about Buddha? I know that's spelt wrong, but... it's just a name. Okay, so now we got what we needed to get this guy. Let's go teleport over to the tree and evolve him. And then we'll have the monster that we need. Why am I not riding my guy, dude? That's just a shame. Okay, evolve. Primordial Branch. And we are evolving Buddha. Yes. Nice. Let's take a look at some of these other catalysts. I want to see what they evolve and if I can evolve anything worthwhile. Ice Stone will give me a Drakensoul. I'm pretty sure I have a Drakenhof, but I don't know if I have a Drakensoul. So let's take a look at that, make sure. I mean, we might as well while we're here, right? So, boop. Monster Journal. That is entry... nope. There he is. That's the Drakenzool. Drakenan. Drakenhof. 66, so... should be right about here. Dodo. Okay, here they are. So I have Yuri, who is a non-shift, or no, he's a dark shifted one. And then I also have Yuri, which is a light shifted one. So again, the same example as the last one, I don't really want to get rid of either of those guys, so let's see if we don't have a Drakenov egg. Let's see, I have been kind of keeping a lot of my eggs. But I probably wouldn't have kept a Drakenov egg because I had one of each one that I wanted, and I didn't want to evolve one. Shit. Well, I guess we're going to evolve one of those two guys while we're here. And then I guess we'll just have to get another one. Okay. Drakenov should be right about here. Let's do the dark shifted one. I almost never use these guys, so nice. Okay. What do the Drakenzuls give you? Give me a sec. Let's see. No. There we go. Explorability, improved flying. That's okay, I guess. Sunstone. Crackle Knight to a Sizzle Knight. I'm pretty sure I have a Sizzle Knight already, so I'm not going to worry about that. I could get another one, I guess, but meh. Ninki to an Ninki Nana. I'm pretty sure I have a Ninki Nana already. Ninki. So there's my Ninki. I guess he's a Ninki Nana. Is that it? Let me double check here. He's next to the little snaky guys. So I do have a Ninki. Shit, I can't tell which one he is. He looks like the big one. Which means I have no regular Ninkis, I guess, huh? Should probably look at getting one. Let me see if, just in case, if that's what he actually is. Yeah. Okay, so I already have him evolved, which means I need to find some of the other ones. Volcanic Ash. Let's see what that does. Glowfly to a Glowdra. I think I just did that. Stardust. Grummy to a Gurlu. Got Gurlus already. Cocoons. That's the magma pillar. I already have a magma moth, so we're good there. We're good there. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think that's all that I want to evolve for now. Which, I mean, I have my Invis platform guy, so that's mainly what counts here, right? So we take a look at Invis platform areas. Actually, that's heavy lift, which we don't have yet. Let's see, music, open. Invis platform's up here, I believe. So let's start off by going up here. That's really weird, man. I was pretty much sure that I'd be able to pretty much finish, or at least get to the next area of the game with just my Brutus, so it's kind of disappointing that I'm not. But, you know, I'm at least getting somewhere. I'm not, like, floundering or anything. Yeah, these guys have this little gym attack. No real good debuffs or anything, but it's pretty powerful smackaroonies. And this is Thorm at the Game Design Lexicon. We're currently playing Monster Sanctuary for the PC Windows platform. If you like our content, make sure you give me a follow down below here on Twitch, where we currently stream Wednesday, Thursday, and also Friday. We usually start at about noon, try and finish up before 4 o'clock. If you want to join us live, otherwise you can catch us over on YouTube, where we air this content after the fact, usually about a week. Hit the subscribe button and the alert button and know we're coming out with content there, or you can catch us on any of our social media platforms. I am going to take a short break here with some more Rondo Brothers, and I will be back with some more Monster Sanctuary.